Alright, we get to play for once in the daytime. Because it is the 4th of July, American holiday, so I get the day off. Hooray. Travel to the Satan District via the abandoned subway line. We'll make a quick stop. As Rosette suggested. Dan's group went to the spot in the abandoned subway line that Bugbear had told them about. After putting their plan into motion, they once again headed for the Satan District. March 22nd, 2 p.m. There it is. There's a trap.
Greetings, everyone. I've been waiting for you.
Yep.
We may have only been together for a short time, but I already have a good handle on your way of thinking. I honestly didn't believe you would show up here, but alas, I'm afraid this is checkmate.
So how exactly is the back going to work? Are they just going to ambush them and the trap will get
Finished!
disabled as Rosette gets distracted?
You'll only feel the pain for but a moment.
Mr. Arkwright. These tremors!
Thanks for the hint, Reset. Now I'm just gonna roll the dice and hope for the best. We prepared a nice little surprise for you all. Hope you like it.
Look at that shuffling.
What?
A herd of monsters. From both sides. How did they know about them? It can't be.
It's a close one. Agnes, Katra, you okay?
Yes! Somehow.
Now, let's go!
You're not getting a...
I should have known you had a trick up your sleeve.
We just poked them while they were snoozing. Sorry to cut and run, you guys. You'll have to enjoy the party without us.
Barry, Rosette, be careful.
Aww, they look like they're having so much fun.
Don't worry. We'll have our turn soon enough.
We can track them down later. Right now, focus on the immediate threat. Understood!
Dan's group safely traversed the tunnel and reached the Satan District. They rushed to the hotel where Sarah and Shahina were staying. They then met up with the sisters, who sat in silent astonishment as they listened to their story. Once they finished, they went on to discuss possible leads on how to bring Fairy back to her senses.
A way to return Fairy to normal.
Honestly, that whole rewrite thing is flying way over my head. But I do know one thing. Fairy could never forget that dance.
You think?
Yes, the same goes for us as well. A Central Eastern dance isn't something you learn from a textbook. It's passed on through rigorous practice. Fairy had to master the dance one step at a time, and then rehearse it time and again. Even if her memory was altered, I don't believe she could have forgotten it.
Hopeful, but okay. There is a concept called muscle memory. It's possible that those experiences are ingrained in her subconscious. And there's our answer. Spent a whole lot of time learning the Song of Flames and that dance for the New Year's festival. Maybe she did all that because she thought it'd help her find her calling. The chance of that, yeah. So we just need to show that to her again, and the memories might come flooding back. Right, it's like what happened in Tharbad. Yes, I heard about that. Me too. Apparently something similar transpired in Crossbell as well. Finally, a bit of hope. It's fitting, in a way, since the essence of art is in connecting with people's hearts. Won't hit the mark if the performance is half-baked, but luckily for us, we've got two world-class dancers here in the room with us.
You've got that right. And we just so happen to be very familiar with the song and dance of the New Year's festival. We've been practicing it a bunch lately. I thought it'd be fun to show it off to Fairy next time we saw her.
Well, that, and we also wanted to work it into our next big show. You're more than welcome to use it and us as part of your strategy.
Hey, you're quite the courageous pair. If you're helping us, then we'll definitely be able to bring Fairy back. This decided then, now we've got ourselves a surefire plan. I suggest we put it into motion as soon as we can. If we wait too long, they'll catch up to us again. Agreed. Though I do think we should take a moment to contact Marduk. We stand to benefit from having their aid. With Sara and Shahina in tow, they hastily set about preparing their plan, which would be put into action at the Center Marché. March 22nd, 3:30 p.m.
All right! Let's get this show on the road! We've got a very special performance for you this afternoon. The two rising stars in the dancing world who have been making waves since their shocking debut in last year's film festival are here with us today. Let's give it up for Sara and Shahina!
Hey everyone! Thanks for coming out here to see us!
We hope you enjoy our performance.
Surely they're watching at this
We
point.
have visual on target
Yep.
Alpha from point B.
Looks like he's alone. I don't see any of his allies here.
They're not even being conspicuous there.
Understood. Please continue to monitor him.
Or even has the gun pointed at him.
There are no hits on our wide area search satellite. It seems he really did come by himself.
Then our intel was correct. We'll take him out first. There's no way I can miss from this distance.
Patience. There are too many people here. This isn't an urban combat operation. Our only objective is to eliminate the targets.
Right. I understand. I swear in the name of Arusha, I will finish him off with my own two hands.
What is running through that mind of yours, Van?
We'll be showing you all a very special song and dance. One that we learned from a dear friend of ours. It's called the Song of Flames, and it'll set your hearts ablaze and sear its way into your minds. Enjoy!
Huh?
Or friend.
Why do those dancers know our...
Something wrong? Respond! We have a
Even
situation.
they're wavering.
Security Chief Al-Fayed, please confirm. Sir?
Are you two all right?
Is that the Song of Flames? No, it's different from the one I know. Arusha and the Warrior's Code. Fill your spirit with courage and strike down those who do evil. Huh? What's going?
Member.
My head. What are these memories?
Could it be?
Our plan worked like a charm.
What's up? Oh, it was a shard decoy again?
But how?
Beautiful.
Were you not in the crowd just now? When did the rest of you arrive?
I guess considering her memories were rewritten, she wouldn't know about that.
More importantly, why didn't you show up on my search? I see. You enlisted his help, didn't you?
You can think of this as a bit of payback for that trap you set up.
We created a three-dimensional shard image.
Thanks to the computing power we borrowed, it's nearly indistinguishable from a normal person.
The general manager happens to be in a very giving mood right now. Oh, by the way, this song and dance is being broadcast to everyone else in the Kruger unit. The jig is up. Time to snap out of it, you guys.
Snap out of it? No! Not when my target's right in front of me! I won't let you live. You have to pay for what you've done. But... why? Why do I feel like I know you?
She's shaken.
Please, Fairy. You have to remember. You spent so much time with us these past 6 months. Just think back.
Please don't go forgetting the important shit in life, small fry! We won't let you forget us! Not after all we've been through!
The life experiences you've had, and the scars that came with them, are yours and yours alone. It's time to reclaim them and come back to us. Ferry to Al Fayed!
What's happening?
Another demon? Oh, it's this thing. Oh, where are we going to be sent? Oh, it's where whatever her name was died. Including the Genesis on that one spire there. Grey Hills at Twilight. This is the area near Cray Village. It's where we confronted Ida back then. Ida, that's what her name was. Groja must have pulled this out from deep within Fairy's subconscious. Then, the Genesis recreated it. I only ever heard about this place. It's long gone now. Maybe that's why she still holds on to the memory so tightly. Damn it, small fry. Well, this certainly is an unlikely turn of events. Guess it's do or die now. We successfully extruded the corrosion, and all that's left is to eradicate it. Then she'll finally be free. That's right. The sooner we get her back to normal, the better. Sadly, we're gonna have to deal with a bunch of people. What if we try to
hurry?
We should be just up ahead. Let's hurry and free her from the corrosion.
This place is quite serene, but there's also something sad about it all.
I'm sure it's because of how much this place means to Fairy.
Hey, what are we standing around here for? We've got to hurry and snap her out of it.
Ominous backdrop.
Enemy sighted. Be careful.
Stone flying feline and
I like where
grappler
this is
over.
headed.
Our chance!
Activating skill. It's time.
You're up, Brent!
Your move, Divine Blade.
There!
Make it
Yeah,
count,
I
Van.
think I'll have it just work like that.
There!
Use chain attacks with everybody, except for Ren, who will use her potential death blow attack.
Way to fire me up.
There!
It's time.
Sending next to somebody for the support bonus.
Here's a little more! Our
I think it's
chance!
our best method to kind of get through it somewhat
This is
quickly,
it.
without spamming S crafts.
No reason to stop now.
Take them down what you're really capable of.
Time to close in!
Put an end to this.
Make this done! Let's finish the job!
You can't hide anything. Use a
Blade
sharp
bear.
to get the upper hand.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Activating skill.
You're open.
Our chance!
Now's your chance for a shot.
Sucker!
She's in a...
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Let's do this, Ren. Activating. The floor's yours, Van.
Got one.
There.
That's far enough! Yeah!
Now.
She's in a...
Activating skill.
There!
Let's
too.
I detect treasure.
Moving on up.
The more experience I gain, the more capable I'll become. Onwards and upwards. Always reaching greater heights.
We're actually leveling up pretty regularly. I guess we are encountering new enemies, so... Oh, it has to go up at some point.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Take this down.
Activate shards.
You're up, friend.
Make it count.
Activate. Now, Catra!
It's always the weakest one.
Passive extra! Now we're talking. Activating skill.
There. You're stunned.
Chance.
Passive extra!
Go, Catra.
Now! It's time.
Have some more.
Your move, Divine Blade! Skill.
Sucker.
Activating skill. Well, that's that. What's next? My, what a crowd!
Engaging enemy.
Show 'em what you're really
Take
capable
the
of.
real worst. They're down.
My turn now. Activating skill. There!
Our chance. Ha, yeah. Ah.
Yeah, right. Now it's my turn. Activating skill.
Chance.
There!
We're done.
Now then, let's keep moving. Put it in! Put it
Take the down.
Hit him with stars!
Luminous rat.
Show me what you got.
Activating
Blade.
skill.
Sucker.
Vitals low. I'm not doing so.
Now's your chance for a shot. It's time.
Run!
The floor's yours! My turn. Activating skill.
Have some more.
Go get him.
Run! There.
The floor's yours, man.
Here's a little
Baron
more.
does a lot of damage with a basic attack.
Got the number.
That's far enough.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
I think I've grown a little.
Maintenance mode engaged. I am Salos. I shall gladly provide support.
Put it in.
Take the stun.
Now, hit 'em with shots.
The stun.
Look out! Use a flame. Give 'em your all.
Passive extra.
Go, Catra.
Now's your chance for a shot.
Settle. Run! I'll cover you.
Activating. Your move, Divine Blade.
Only hit the weaker ones there.
Chance. Go, Catra.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
She's enough.
It's time. Activate. The floor's yours, man.
There. Our chance.
Have some more.
Now we're talking. Activating skill.
Have some more. Chance.
There.
You're up, friend.
Activating.
Our chance.
Activating skill. You're open.
Well then, away we go.
Lord Ortas, upgrade to Lord Ortas.
Hollow core leveled up.
Threat level high. Be
Let's get
extremely
another
cautious.
5th level Hollow Core.
Giving engagement. Brace yourself.
Take this.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
This dude has a very
Let's take
long
it slow.
telegraph.
Got the stun. You snooze, you lose.
You can't hide anything.
Fine
Use
with
a
it,
sharp move.
but I'm more used to it being not very lenient at all.
Go, Catra.
She's enough.
Let's do this.
You're up, friend.
The floor's yours,
Can't
man.
hide anything. Use a sharp.
Scorpio
Give 'em your all.
shields.
Our chance.
Have some more.
My turn now. You're open.
Deploying shield.
It's time.
You're up,
Activating.
friend.
Thanks as always, Fia.
Looks like a chest.
Put an end to this.
Hollow core level up.
Yep, there it is. Ultra Lore, level 5.
Use a sharp to get the upper hand.
Counting on you, Shizuna!
Skill.
Have some more! Our chance!
Activating skill.
Run!
Activating skill.
Well then, away we go.
Alright, what can we swap out here? Oh, we got a couple.
Let me handle this.
Nice to meet you. Call me Rain. I'm the cow. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Got a few of these
My,
big guys
what a
here.
crowd!
Brace yourself.
Get in close. Gonna have a party.
Don't let them really capable of. Now, hit him with shot. Look out.
Here goes.
Give him your. Boost
You're up,
limiter
Ren.
unlocked.
Activating skill.
Your move, Divine Blade!
Activating skip.
Make it count, Van!
It's go! The count! We're done!
Nice.
Wonder who will fight next.
Oh,
Oh, core level
I don't think your little friend's the only one in this place. I'm sensing others, too.
That would be different than
Sure
every
to be
other
them.
time.
And I have no doubt they'll be stronger than usual due to the corrosion.
The strongest warrior, and Marduk's top service concierge. A lethal combination, to be sure.
Well, there's no turning back now. Steel yourself and get ready to go.
Oh, we're getting a boss fight
That hits the spot.
halfway through. Nice of them to split up for us.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Anything good we could toss on here? Recluse? Crit 10% when HP is full during command battles. Eh. I think I would take the Mewtwo.
Shard skills updated.
He's often using some kind of skill. He doesn't always have to spam the healing one. Okay. Who are we fighting first? Yeah.
So you've all come.
The fairy is by herself as the final boss.
We have been waiting for you.
Reset!
We're up against the maid and the strongest Jaeger, huh? Oof. Talk about a killer combo.
It won't be easy, but we have to defeat them. It's the only way we can save them and Fairy.
Is something the matter, Van?
Nah, just had a random thought. I think Reset is aware that something's up.
Really? Is that true?
Astute as always, Mr. Arkwright. I still believe you and your assistants to be the last of Almada's collaborators. After I returned from my transfer, they took you all in. I know that for a fact. There isn't the slightest discrepancy in my cognition. And yet, I cannot shake the feeling that something is very wrong. And I have had that feeling for a long while now.
Does that mean... Yeah, she probably suspected something was off from the very beginning. But she lacked any decisive proof. Am I right?
Ah, so you picked up on all that too, huh? The thought first popped into my head after you ambushed us in the subway tunnels.
I honestly didn't believe you would show up here. But alas, I'm afraid this is checkmate.
There was a trace of melancholy on your face. The fact that we were there confirmed your doubts, didn't it?
You saw that we were going to a lot of trouble to make our way over to the dancers. And that's when it hit you. You realized then there was a good chance you were all being controlled.
If that's really true, then why? Why didn't you stop and confirm your suspicions?
That would have been impossible, I'm afraid. From the very start, I've had no grasp on what was true or what was false.
What do you...
This body, and all of the senses that come with it, are fabricated. The signals that are sent to my brain, and the memories that are stored there, can in fact be altered. All that to say, I am quite vulnerable to deception.
Rosette, I'm...
Do you seriously think we'd pull something like that?
Well, the corrosion seems to alter them and force them to think
I did
a
hear
certain
that your
way,
brain and
more or
nervous
less.
system are all that remains of your original body. It's no small wonder you're experiencing fluctuations in the perception of your identity.
Then it may be impossible to reach a peaceful resolution with reason alone. Regardless, I'm amazed she intuited that something was wrong. But I assume that's because so much of her body is artificial.
Your assumption is correct. In a world rife with uncertainties, there is only one way to dispel them beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Through mortal combat.
A test of metal. Show me that your words are the truth, and nothing but.
Rosette.
Fine. If this is the only way, then we'll happily oblige.
I shall join her as your examiner.
Is he going to be as tough as he was in the tunnel?
Finally opened your mouth, I was wondering when you'd speak up.
Kinda seemed like you had some doubts of your own. Guessing you weren't in the mood to talk things out. I'm afraid words alone cannot settle this. I will give you passing marks for your reasoning, but the true evaluation has yet to begin. Now show me your strength. Arkwright Solutions. Don't disappoint me.
Bring it on, jackass! Get ready for the thrashing of the century!
Watch yourselves, everyone. They've received a boost from the corrosion.
Part of their awareness has returned. All we need to do now is give them one last push.
So is that an excuse for Hassan to be slightly
I will
weaker than
confirm
before?
your resolve for myself. I have to be sure.
Show us the strength of your resolve.
He literally has half of the HP.
Don't hold anything back.
Here goes.
Use a sharp
I think getting rid of Rosette first is probably the way to go.
Go, Tetra! Transmitting code. Activate!
Now we're talking. This is it. Silver win. It's time.
A good damage.
Let's take a break.
Oh, luminous flame, burn from within!
For Shizuna, can we get rid of that buff?
Accelerating. That one's done.
Bring it on!
Apparently not by much. It didn't like do
Use
much
a
at all.
sharp beast to get the upper hand.
Alright.
I like where this is headed.
It's go time!
Activating skill.
Oh, pretty good.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Now, be gone! Got your number.
That's far enough!
Just have to keep Laplace code running.
Laplace
Chance! It's go time!
Activate skill.
Buster!
Is that really the truth?
Like hell you are!
Oh, great, S-Craft.
It's over. Radiant, take
Hopefully the defense buffs will be enough here.
Got your number.
Engaging shield.
Got your number.
Take care. I'm worried about your health. Now's
Ren
the
is
chance
going
for a shot.
next, so I'm thinking this. Circle around. Give a nice heal out to everybody except for her because she can't heal herself.
Let's take a break. Your move, Divine Blade!
Activating skill. You won't want to miss this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There! Behold! Zero Gleam!
Stage limiter released. I'm afraid that won't work, darling.
So at the very least she'll live with 1 HP here.
Got your number.
That's far enough. Satellite cure.
I owe you.
My thanks!
Appreciate that.
With the boost here,
Let's stay on the offensive. Make it count, then!
Let's do this! Let's wail on them.
Understood.
It's over. You're
Protect my enemy.
Why does my chest feel so
I'm
tight?
afraid that won't work, darling.
now we just have to deal with the main boss here.
Now! Be gone!
Got your number.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he gets another move.
All set. Come on! Strike!
The constant guard sound effects. Beautiful. Love it.
Lapis code. Activate.
I will not lose.
He no longer has his buff anymore, so he should be able to survive for a little bit.
Your move, Divine Blade!
You seem
Activating skill.
Sucker! All set. Come on! Strike!
Got your number. Got your number.
So pathetic.
You'll pay
That
for
hits in a line. Okay.
I will fight with all my strength.
Our chance. There.
My thanks.
Now! Be gone!
Got your number.
Way to fire me up. Activating skill.
Have some more.
Let's do this, Ren.
Yeah, we're keeping up due to the sheer amount of buffs that Ren has given
I
everybody.
will fight with all my strength. Chance!
Go all out.
Make it count. Here's a little more.
You still have a long way to go.
Our chance.
Now's the chance for a shot.
Have some more.
I'm afraid that won't work, darling.
Got your number. You're down.
Beautiful. So ideally,
Make
we
it
could have
count.
Van S-Craft. I want to see how much damage we can deal.
Activating skill. Up to you. Make it count, Van.
Absolutely perfect.
Full boost. Go all out.
How much damage will Azure's Sunray deal
Make it count.
after we use Heated Roar to get the extra buff?
Here goes.
Activating skill.
This is guaranteed to kill.
Showing any mercy.
Just how much overkill are we getting?
You're getting the full course. Azure Sunray.
Beautiful. Like 60k damage.
This is the strength of your flame.
That's how it goes.
There's still much I have yet to learn.
These memories. I remember now. I've been with you all this time.
Reset!
Hell yeah! About time!
Up until now, I had thought everything that transpired was nothing more than a fleeting dream. Few of these pleasant, precious memories had flashed before my eyes, but I believed them to be merely fictitious. After all, this is nothing more than a fake body. I reasoned they were illusions generated by false signals.
Well, they weren't. All those things really happened. That body may be artificial, but you yourself are the furthest thing from being a fake. You say you can't tell what's true and what's false. So we'll help you see the truth that's staring you in the face. You belong with us.
Right. I, Reset Twinings, will now resume my duties as a member of Arkwright Solutions.
Reset!
Thank goodness. I'm so happy you're back.
I'm truly sorry for all the trouble I caused.
You better be. A super maid like you is supposed to be cleaning up after us, not the other way around.
Hey, cut her some slack. It wasn't her fault.
I'm just glad it all worked out.
Now then. There's only one thing left to do.
Gotta go to the source.
Oh? Are you finally going to make your move?
Could it be...
Oh, don't tell me.
Indeed. His words and actions were subtly considerate of myself and Miss Al-Fayed. Where I had partially noticed the truth, he was likely far more conscious.
Holy shit! He burned his corrosion to a damn crisp!
So this
That's
is
bullshit.
his power. That's a technique that involves drawing the breath of the goddess into your body. I never thought it could be
So it's a
used for
breathing
something
technique.
like this, however.
So you still had more power left in the tank. I really don't like it when my opponent holds back on me.
Wait,
I'm sort of
pump
in the same
brakes.
here.
I want to get something straight here. Not only have you been aware of what's been going on, but you could have destroyed that thing anytime you wanted?
What? Is that true?
It can't be, can it? I mean, if you knew you had it, why wouldn't you want to destroy it the first chance you got?
You called it the corrosion, yes? I did indeed recognize that something was coiling around my body. I even understood that it was influencing my actions. However, if I had acted impetuously, the chance to return Farida and everyone else to normal could have been lost forever. That was my assessment of the situation, and I acted accordingly.
His reasoning sounds logical to me.
This guy's inhuman! Wait, hang on, that's total bullshit! I'm not buying that for a second!
I knew something was up when he was saying crap like passing marks. And then there was that vague-ass hint.
Your eyes were clouded, and thus, you chose a doomed course. I will give you passing marks for your reasoning, but the true evaluation has yet to begin.
He was merely trying to mitigate the situation and guide us all to this point. In order to fool the enemy, he let the corrosion lead him by the nose for a while. Marduk's
Glazing.
chief of security is as capable as always.
He had banned diabetes.
Capable doesn't even begin to describe him.
He's finally taking action now that he's found a way to save his sister. That part, at least, is very easy to understand.
It must have been unbearable for him to see her in that state. Her feelings were slowly, yet surely being corroded.
Reset! Are you alright?
You're spent, aren't you? Why don't you sit this one out? We'll get Fairy back while you catch your breath.
You can leave it to us.
My apologies, everyone. I had hoped that I could return to work at once.
I will look after Miss Twinings. In exchange, you must save Farida. You're the only ones who can bring her old self back.
That goes without saying.
Thanks, man. We'll leave Reset to you.
Alrighty, let's go rescue your little friend.
I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping that, I was kind of hoping that Cassim would basically punch a hole in the void and hit the Garden Master again. So, we're in the hills near Cray Village. Wonder how it must feel for her to see this place again. At any rate, I leave this matter in your hands. I wish I could be there for her, but I have faith in you all. My apologies. When my memories are restored, I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you. Please, put me out of your mind. Miss Althea is the one who needs you, not me. Right. We're on it. I'll make sure Fairy knows how important you are to her. Oh boy.
Adjusting orbment. Holocore O's now activated.
I'm so glad they're both back to normal.
Same. Now, all that's left is to bring Small Fry back home.
Right. Let's roll, gang.
Understood. I detect treasure.
Let's begin, shall we? Show what you're capable of. Activate there. Now we're talking.
Have some more. They're
Activating skill. It's time. Activating skill. Now then, let's keep moving.
In my opinion, that fight is that it wasn't too crazy. Like a combination of us being higher level and Awesome also not having as much HP. And I'm pretty sure his speed was lower in that fight too. Well, for being completely honest, it's hard to tell if our speed was lower or not because speed scales interesting in this game.
Now catch activating skill. Now we're talking.
There.
Chance.
Give them your all. You're open.
Our chance.
Now's your chance for a shot.
Have some more.
Number. It's time. Activating skill.
They're down.
Your move, Divine Blade. There.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Holocore leveled up.
They wanna
Goodies for the
fight here.
taking.
Engaging enemy.
Show them what you're capable of. If we have we can win. Explain enemy
Like a warrior
use a
gun and
sharp
sword.
to get the upper hand.
Keep your guard up.
Activating skill. Now we're talking. Activating skill.
Sucker!
Our chance.
Activating skill. Now.
Run.
Activating skill. Activating skill. The floor's yours. Give them your all. Now.
Like hell you are!
Our chance.
Yeah. House of extra. Now we're talking. They're down.
Here's a little more.
Let's do this. Activating
Here's a
skill.
little more.
The floor's yours, man. House of extra.
No reason to stop now.
Silver ring.
Holocore leveled up.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Give me a movement.
Instead of big enemies that we could probably just S-crack down.
Stay calm and deal with it.
Look out! Activate! Now we're talking. Unlocked.
Have some more. Chance.
Give them your all.
Go, Catra.
Now's your chance for shot.
Have some more.
Run.
You're up,
Activating.
Fred.
Nice.
Chance.
Give them your all.
Show me what you got.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Engaging shield.
Got your number.
Our chance.
Activating skill. House of extra.
Run. There.
Yeah, right.
Chance.
Now.
Go, Catra.
There.
little bit more to go.
Getting engaged. Brace yourself. Show me what you're really capable of. Activating Real Spectrum.
Go, Catra!
Have Spectrum. Now we're talking.
Have some more!
Let's do this, Ren.
Activating skill! Some more! Chance!
Give them your all.
That's far enough!
Now feel. Now we're talking.
Sucker!
Activating skill.
Nice.
It's time.
You're up, Ren!
The floor's yours, Van.
No, that's so savage.
That's far enough!
Now
Settle it!
Now we're talking. Activating skill.
Sucker! They're stunned!
Let's do this, Ren.
Chance! Go, Catra!
Now we're talking.
Have some more!
Make it count, Van. Have Spectrum.
Away we go!
I keep wanting to check to see how close we are to getting that, that chain challenge.
This'll make for a good warm-up. Don't forget about your charge attack. Now, deploy charge.
They're down!
You activate your own.
You're up, Ren!
Activate. Now, Catra.
Have some more!
Now we're talking. Activating skill. Make it count, Van. Give them your all. Spectra.
Go, Catra!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
Well, that's that. What's next?
Of us lined up. Here, let's get a few more people into this fight. Pay attention.
Here's a little more!
Go, Catra!
Satellite! Ren!
Loading enemy stats.
I'll cover you!
Your move, Divine Blade.
Chance!
Use a sharp activating skill.
Go, Catra!
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Now we're talking. Activating skill.
Have some more!
Let's do this. Activating.
Chance!
Here's a little more! Or Chance! Theo! Shizuna!
Have some more! Nice. Moving on up.
Onwards and
55.
up. Oh, achieving goodies for the taking. Ooh, now they make for a fun fight.
Stay calm and deal with it.
Got you down! Big fist! You got this!
Activating. Boost gauge
Chance.
limiter unlocked. Give them your all. Have Spectrum.
You're up, Ren!
Activating. Now, Catra.
And we can never death blow the ones that we want to death blow.
Have some more!
Now we're talking. Activating skill.
Sucker!
Activating
Let's go.
skill. Make it count, Van. Give them your all. Now.
Go, Catra!
Have Spectrum.
Stop right there!
Got your number! They're stunned! Sucker!
It's time.
You're up,
Activating.
Ren!
The floor is yours. There.
Go, Catra!
Now. My turn. Activating skill.
Sucker!
Stay back.
Got your number!
It's time. Activating
Have
skill.
some more!
There's still much I have yet to learn.
Serum power. Got a fairly big group coming up.
Don't forget about your charge attack. Activating your skill.
Counting on you!
Activating skill. There. Now then, let
Initiating maintenance.
See, what can we replace this with? Alter Gap.
keep moving.
Looks like the gang's all here. Take this! Guns are down! Let's finish the job!
Look out!
Keep it up!
Give them your... Boost gauge limiter
Our chance!
unlocked!
Now's your chance for a
Yeah,
shot.
yeah!
You're open!
This is it!
Chance!
Give them your all!
Well, that's that. What's next?
Finally made it to the top.
That
Took a
hits
while.
the spot.
Damn. We're short on the higher elements in wind. And I would say we need to equip stuff to prevent burn, but burn doesn't prevent us from using any of our skills, so we don't really have to worry about that. 1 million Mira earned. Is there a higher than 1 million Mira achievement? Nope. We're 78 away from getting that challenge, and we're 15 away from getting this challenge. Ain't getting that one. We might get this one. And the enemy slain one is kind of just idiom. Okay, Fairy. Is her demon going to be like the transformed Ida?
It's... What's happening to me? Fairy! Stay back! Stay away from me! You can't fool me! I know who you are! You're the last of Amada's collaborators! I will take you down! That way, she can finally rest in peace.
Fairy.
She's extremely unstable.
The rewrite is wavering. She's in a delicate state right now.
If we don't act quick, this entire space could crumble in on itself.
What a pain in my ass. Listen up, Fairy, because I'm only gonna ask this once. Is this really what you want? Is going back to being a warrior worth throwing everything away? Huh?
What do I want to do? No, I know what I want. To become a mighty warrior. But I couldn't save Ida.
I know you've got a lot on your mind. You're still figuring out whether you want to live as a warrior, or if you want to follow a different path. And you got even more confused after playing the role of priestess at the New Year's festival, didn't you?
The role of priestess. The duty from our ancestors.
The mission of the Kruga is inherited by the priestess. Remember that when you make your decision.
I don't know. I just don't know. A warrior. A priestess. Which do I want? No, it's not about what I want. If I keep standing still, I won't ever become anything.
That's not true, Fairy. You've already taken a number of steps forward. Can't you see that? Huh? And I don't just mean as a warrior. You came to the capital by yourself, helped so many people with their problems. And even if you haven't figured out which path to take, you've learned and grown so much along the way. So you see, you're not at a standstill. If anything, your willingness to stand still will help guide you to the path you want.
Me standing still will help guide me?
Yeah, and don't let some old fart tell you what to do. It's your life, so you get to choose how to live it.
That's right. Everyone has something weighing on them. Myself included. But you can overcome yours. And doing so will help you grow and move forward in your life.
If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. We all have each other's backs. That's the reason we've come this far, isn't it?
I was with you all.
That's right. Your worries and your way of life. It's all yours. Don't leave it in someone else's hands. Now, come back to us. Ferida.
Fairy!
The corrosion is getting stronger?
Oh no, that's cryptid. Lord of Wings, Galva Archon.
A giant bird!
That's the Falcon of the Sun from Krugen Legends. The corrosion must have recreated it from her warped perception.
Interesting.
I must defeat the enemy and avenge her! Arusha, grant me your protection!
Damn it! We were so close! Small Fry's being stubborn as hell. But when it comes to stubbornness, I've got her beat by a long shot!
We've almost gotten through to her, guys. Just a little more.
Right. We'll save you, Fairy, no matter what.
Time for you to focus.
I will defeat the enemy.
Fairy will almost be certainly easier to take down than the big monster. What do we got?
Flame enemy stats. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Weakness to the higher elements. And fire.
Let's stay
Interesting.
on the offensive.
Attack their weakness with an art.
Here goes.
Give them your all.
Not getting away.
Blast off!
Oh, S-Craft right off the bat, huh?
You're finished. Take this. Rampage. Time for a little payback. I'll pour you some. Now, Catra.
Listen.
Stung. My turn now.
Gonna use this.
Activating.
Boost gauge limiter released.
We'll gather S-Boost, and once we have enough for another
I'm
S-Craft,
afraid that
we'll
won't work, Dominic.
use Vans.
That's
Ooh,
far enough!
all stats down, my favorite. That's no good.
Stay back. There you are. Time for a little payback. Falling back. I'll take it from here. Here I go. Jabril Gar! Shizuna!
You seem activated.
Zerith form. Duality. No. What am I? Make it count, Van.
It's go!
Activating skip. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Stung.
Oh, S-Craft again. Cool.
Got your number.
Oh, jeez, Castro.
Take care. I'm worried about your health.
I'm worried about his health, too.
Van! I'll cover you!
Let's do this.
Flames. Arusha.
Oh boy.
Flames within me.
Got your number. Got your number.
Yeah, I saw that. Saw that coming.
Way to fire me up.
Initiating drive.
Thanks.
We have to kill time so we can S-Craft again. Yeah, the sheer number of actions is really getting to us right now.
Initiating draw.
Right there.
Initiating draw.
So she'll live with 1 HP. That's good.
There.
Oh, she got stunned.
I owe you one.
Yeah, right. Now we're talking.
That was honestly ideal. That could not have gone better. Attacking him. So she'll use this and S-Crab. This might be enough to bring down Fairy. If we can get Fairy down, we can deal with the big boss man.
Blinked. Boost gauge
so
limiter
close.
released.
And at the very least, do that. Okay. Now we just need to get the party back up. And we'll be good.
Stay strong.
Got dicey for a second, but we're back on top, I think.
You'll pay for that.
Why don't you, distract for a bit.
Over here! All for you! All you on, yes!
Activating drop. Yeah, right. Let me heal you.
Thanks.
Whoops. Maybe I ought to heal up. Mana. Really? Gather upon me.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
That's far enough.
Initiating
Stay
draw.
strong.
Thanks, pal.
Chance.
Initiating skill.
Now.
Chance! Here goes!
Activate. Now we're talking.
Is anyone close enough for a little boost?
Go all out.
Hello, Agnes.
Give them your all.
Now, will this be
Brace
enough?
yourself.
You haven't seen this in a while. Might as well watch it.
Vandalize! Ready!
Counting on you, season
Almost. Anyway, they'll
Show me
steal.
what you got,
This
Silver
is
Blade.
it. Silver wins.
And leveled up.
And yes. Everyone.
And it's ain't letting up.
Barry, are you all right?
I very much doubt she is.
That damn corrosion just won't let her go!
Her case is clearly worse than the one from yesterday. I don't understand why it hasn't gone away.
No. It must be in the final stages.
Get a hold of yourself, Farida!
What am I supposed to do?
You gotta be kidding me. You seriously still stressing about that?
Oh, hey.
Voice.
Ida from her subconscious is gonna help us out.
No way.
Ida, you're...
Jaeger Ida.
Oh yeah, you guys told me about her.
Oh, so this is the woman who was like a sister to her. She must be a recreation from the innermost part of her psyche.
That's some wild stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly the real deal, sorry to say. Guess a little piece of me found its way inside you. Huh, Fairy?
Ida. That doesn't matter. I'm so glad to see you again. I just wish you weren't seeing me like this. I failed to grant your final wish, and now I can't do anything right. I'm so pathetic.
That isn't true at all, and you know it. I know I told you to finish me off, but I never should have done that. That's probably what caused you to lose sight of yourself in the first place.
That must have been the root cause of all this.
Probably so. Yeah.
That all said, I get it now. The fact that I'm here now Just goes to show how very important that moment was to you. And that's okay. That experience made you more uncertain, but if anything, that and your compassion are what make you so strong. So keep that chin up and march on, little sis. I'll always be watching over you from here.
I see. To think that Fairy has been protecting something so important all this time.
Yeah. She's protecting each and every one of her experiences. Got them all locked up inside her.
They're all inside of me?
Yes, that's right.
Remember, even if you're unsure at times, your compassion will help you move forward.
So, what's it gonna be, small fry? You still want to forget everything?
No, I don't. I'm gonna hold on to what's important to me, and I'll never throw it all away, ever again! That's why I'll fight with all my strength. I won't let this thing control me anymore!
Nice.
Did she just...
Holy shit! She did it! She burned it to smithereens, just like her bro!
Now that's impressive. She might actually become as strong as him someday.
I'm so relieved. Now let's...
She was able to overcome it.
The space is falling apart! We have to leave immediately!
So you end up back in the terrace in the Center Marche. Well, that's over. Get ourselves another Genesis.
We've returned. Things were rather touch and go for a minute there.
Not wrong, but it was all worth it. Because we got our fairy back.
And thank goodness for that. But...
Huh?
I did so many horrible things. Why did I do all that? You're all my friends, and so are the people at Monmar. I even got Uppy and the Kruga involved.
It's all right, Fairy. Everything is gonna be just fine. If you need to cry, then let it out.
And there go the waterworks.
Can you blame her? The corrosion may be gone. The memories ain't going anywhere.
The same goes for me. I am truly sorry for all the problems I caused. Once again, please allow me to ask for your forgiveness.
You don't need to. It's not your fault. Please don't beat yourself up over this.
Asu's not gonna apologize, is he?
That's just great. Even after we got rid of the corrosion, it's still giving us grief.
Yes. It lingers like a shadow. Nothing could be more despicable. This only reaffirms how vital it is that we thwart the Garden Master.
I'm down for that. Day 4 might be a real doozy. Can't say I'm looking forward to it.
She's looking forward
Regardless,
to it.
we will take full responsibility for our actions.
She just wants a good fight. She doesn't care.
We will handle the aftermath of this incident and then promptly withdraw. The Vice Chief and I will see to everything ourselves.
You have my gratitude. In the meantime, the CID will be taking a closer look at this situation.
Thus, the members of the Kruger Corps and Marduk finally returned to their senses. Under the vigilant guidance of Vice Chief Hassan and Security Chief Qasim, they began to pull back from the capital for the time being. So, most likely, it's going to be the government having some shenanigans in the next one. Because we do have that big debate tomorrow, don't we? It may also be a split route because we still have 2 more Genesis we have to get our hands on. But, something's going to happen tonight. I'm really sorry about the office and everyone's rooms. The Kruger and Marduk will be jointly covering the repair bill and any temporary lodging expenses. I am also more than willing to pay for any additional damages out of pocket if necessary. Don't gotta do that. The ones who should be bleeding green are the bigwigs of the big bucks. Now, if my pickup had suffered any more than light scratches, that'd be a different story. The damage to it wasn't as bad as I thought. Priorities, dude. Learn them. Yeah, finding a roof over our heads is just an itty-bitty bit more important. I think I'll just go back to my old apartment and Agnes has her dorm room. And the rest of you guys are staying with the landlord's family on the second floor, right? Oh, Agnes is basically going to become a politician in the next one, isn't it? I'd put money on that. Agnes being the bad guy, essentially supporting Gramhart in the debate. It's a plan. The old man was surprisingly understanding about the whole thing. Might be a little cramped in there, but we'll make it work. We're in the process of moving all your things. It'll take a while before we're done, so please, wait just a little longer. Again, sorry about all this, you guys. Please, allow us to assist you. Oh, that's not necessary. If anything, you should be resting after everything you've been through. Oh, speaking of sleep, Barry and Rosetta are gonna be in my room. We're having a slumber party. The rest of the group can sleep in the living room. Work for everyone. Wow, I've never met a landlord as courteous as you. Yes, how can we ever repay you? It'd be a little harder to sneak out at night, but hey, I like me a challenge. I will never understand how you can be so unflappable in times like these. You would do well to at least be a little wary. This rear phenomenon has been escalating with each passing day. This is certainly no time to be fooling around. Yet, we've yet to find any leads on the Garden Master, save for what little we learned yesterday. If we want to find him in short order, we may need to change our approach. You're probably right. At least we made good progress on the Genesis front. We got 5 of them in the last few days. That's true, but I'm afraid I won't be fully at ease until we reclaim the remaining 3. Well, anyway, we could talk more about this later tonight. You've all on yourselves a breather, so let's break for a while. Oh, but don't go anywhere alone. I'd like all my assistants to stick together just in case. That's probably smart. If any of us want to go out, I think we should at least take at least one other person with us. Oh no. Let's meet back here when we're done. Then we can figure out what we want to do next. Very well. Let's split up for now then. Who's going to be with Van? One ally can be chosen to join Van and his assistants. Please select one member to accompany you. It will be possible to switch them later. So basically, do you want to bring Kazuna, Ren, or Kincaid? Or if I'm being honest, if we got our main party together, Kincaid and his Accelerate is very useful.
I'm really, really sorry for putting you all through this.
Oh, we can
Don't
also
worry
do
about
this.
Here, let's just focus on taking a quick look around town.
Understood. I would very much like to do that.
$300 enemies log. Godia gem. That is... Huh. It's a combo of, like, hit 3 and the EP bonus stuff.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Anywhere it'd be good to toss it? Honestly, like, no amazing choices if we're being honest.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Bring on her probably wouldn't be too bad. I wonder, how high can we get it? We would have 10, 20, 30, so that would be 60. We equip all of it. Does that make the EP cost free? I have to try this. Oh, it's actually better than... It's 10, 20, 40. So you only need EP cut 2, 3, and the Goldia gem. that's the case. Having Celestial there could be good.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Do you have any single element slots? Just water.
Hey, that's a single element slot.
Oh, this is a single element slot too. It's also space 8.
Skills updated.
Right now it is 20, 40, and so that is 70. We actually don't we don't even have the resources to get another EP3. Who has it equipped anyway?
Switching
I
maintenance
could just do this. Go here, EP cut 3, Catcher has it.
Skills updated.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back. Skills altered.
So
Switching
right
maintenance
now, she should have 100% EP... 100% EP reduction. Unless it caps somewhere, which it might.
Switching to maintenance mode. Hey, that's a single element slot.
Be nice if we had an HP 4. I feel like that would be very useful.
Activating maintenance. Sorry, that's a single element slot.
Seeing what we have access to. Alright, I'm gonna be back in 1 minute. We'll get around to talking to people.
Well... Alrighty. Alrighty. Well...
We back. We back. Now, let's spoil ourselves. What's the current chapter called? We're still on the act of gathering severed bonds. Damn. I should be finished cleaning out the office soon. But why don't you have some dinner in the meantime? I'm sure you all must be hungry by now. Dinner sounds great, actually. Thanks. Yeah, I'm starving. Well, alright. Today is supposed to be our day off. But I guess I can whip up something quick for you. Should recharge you in no time. Thank you very much, Victor. Paulette. We need to make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Agreed. Nobody messes with my tenants and gets away with it. Just try not to get hurt, alright? Don't worry so much. We're just grateful no one was hurt. But I'll admit, all of it's in pretty bad shape. It'll be a while before we can fix everything. Well, until that happens, I can set you guys up with a place to sleep for now. Maybe it's small, but you're just gonna have to make do. You don't have to worry about us, alright? Plenty of neighbors have already offered assistance with the cleanup. Even Maxim's volunteered. Only thing that fool's good for is cleaning out rubble. But if he can manage to pull his weight, maybe I'll give him a few scraps for dinner. Dad, well, nevertheless, the help is appreciated. I'm sure if we all work together, we'll have the restaurant open in no time.
Oh, what would you like?
Pudding de Montmar. Nothing cheers up, nothing cheers up Van like some sweets.
Thanks for that.
Rank 23, strength plus 15. It's pretty good.
Do your best out there, okay?
The desserts here are quite delicious, and the tea is nice as well. A blend from the Republic, I believe, using herbs grown in the autumn. The tartness gives it a rather unique taste. Knowledgeable as ever, I see. Munch, munch. Food's pretty good here. I got this warm homemade flavor, but with the slightest touch of sophistication. You can tell the chef really pays attention to detail. Yep, that's the secret ingredient to Montmar's success, after all. So I see. I think I'll start stopping by whenever I'm in the capital then. You give me some time to pop into your office and say hello too. Sound like a plan? What do you mean, sound like a plan? We're not here for your entertainment, you know. Still, unless we solve our current problem, there won't even be an office for you to say hello to. Point taken. Oh, just so you know, I still do intend on assisting you to the end here. So, let me know when you need a little extra firepower, alright? Alright. Well, that's the door fixed. What's next? You work fast, Maxim. Good job. It's getting kind of late. Why don't we call it a day? Good thinking. You know, got a pretty good head on your shoulders, Yume. Huh? Are you guys going somewhere? Yeah, still have a few more things to do. Glad to see you guys have managed to fix things up a little, though. I'm sure you two have been a big help. Oh, can't believe what happened. I came as soon as I heard. I was worried something might have happened to Paulette. But thankfully it seems nobody was injured. Sorry who made you worry. Oh yeah, Maxim looked like he was about to throw up when he got here. So make sure to come back to us, okay? Or else Maxim will throw up for real. You got it, kiddo. Sigh. The press were all over us today. Well, I'm just glad Aslan and I made it out in one piece. And that they managed to catch the terrorists too. But I'm a bit sad to see that the race has been cancelled. I had high hopes. Not sure what's going on lately, but just stay safe, okay? Perhaps it's a bit hypocritical of me to say, but I hate to see Paulette and Yume upset again. Don't stay out too late, okay? No one will worry Montmar's poster girl after all. You got it, kiddo. We'll be back soon, Yume. Like we could ever refuse someone with such a cute face. Whatever happened to our laptop? Turn in quests or anything? Do we even have any quests? Yes, there are a few. To do something so heinous, I suppose our enemy really is a force to be reckoned with. Still, it doesn't quite feel like the Garden Master's trying to get rid of us. We're going to need more information, and ideally from as many angles as possible. Let's see if we could swap out our party currently. Far be it from me to criticize you for trying to take the initiative, but pushing yourself to the limit will do nothing to solve the issue at hand. Rest assured that the CID is doing all we can to track the Garden Master's movements. I will say to you what I said to Elaine. Take the time you have now to recuperate. Yeah, I know. By the way, I believe I remember you mentioning that this establishment serves a particularly delicious tarte tatin? Perhaps I'll order a few for us. Oh, but since you're so busy, I suppose you wouldn't mind if I had your share. No, of course I don't mind. It's not like I'd be jealous or anything. Alright, let's flippity swap you back into the main party. And get to moseying. Victor sure knows how to make the best of his ingredients. be a bit hard finding just the right supplies for him, but I guess it all pays off in the end. Wonder. Yeah, the windows are all blown out. Hey, you guys head somewhere? Nah, we're just going for a little walk around town. Thanks for helping with the cleanup, by the way. Really appreciate it. No, it's no big deal. We just had to do a few quick check-ins on the orbital equipment. The explosion was something else, though, but at least you can rest easy knowing the police have ruled it as an accident. Well, somebody's at fault here. Of all the places to make a mess. I guess they haven't told anyone the truth yet. Yeah, they've told any witnesses to keep quiet for the moment. I'm sorry, you guys. Yes, I intend to do everything in my power to atone for my transgressions. We should search for clues that'll point us in their direction. The police finished inspecting the crime scene, so we've been working on cleanup and repair. Isara's been giving us a hand too, actually. It's been going a lot faster than I thought it would. Has been saying he wants to do a full load-bearing inspection, just to make sure none of the walls come down anytime soon, you know? But apparently the explosives used were adjusted so that they minimize damage. It's the strangest thing. Walmart not being open, that means there'll be less traffic. And less traffic means less profit. Hey, hurry up and fixing the place, Flenkov. It's not like there's anything wrong with the first floor, right? Don't worry, they should be able to reopen whenever. I checked the whole place over, pipes to air ducts. Should probably run a test on their load-bearing walls, too. Building's starting to show signs of wear and tear. What do you mean wear and tear? Weren't you the one in charge of renovating the place? Oh, is that true? Yeah, that was me, alright. Guess that's for bringing up the good old times. In here used to own the entire building. What? First time I'm hearing of it. Yeah, I sold it to Victor when he started talking about wanting to own his own restaurant. Knew he was a pretty good hand at cooking, so I figured why not. Guess I did hear she used to be a landowner. Well, that's not something I expected to learn today. Sting. Well, if it's an order from Gin, guess we got no choice, huh? You know, funnily enough, Kisara was out here just now too. Wanted to give us a hand with the cleanup. Told her to head on inside though, as adults have everything under control. Don't worry about us, and I'll let you know how the cleanup goes later, alright? It'll spell trouble for Old Town if Montmar's closed too long. Look at the whole mess cleared stat. It's just the first floor that needs to be usable, right?
More candy? Again?
Real-time special report.
Stay out of trouble now.
Allow me to assist.
Nice.
Hope to see you again.
Okay, what's the special issue here? Special report. Follow up on the incident at yesterday's Z1 Grand Prix. Details regarding the incident at yesterday's Z1 Grand Prix finals have begun to emerge. In the wake of the incident, we learned that it was not an accident, but rather an act of terrorism. According to local authorities, Aslan's car was likely tampered with prior to the race, causing the scene that unfolded. After an overnight investigation, they concluded the incident was the work of a radical anti-immigration group called the True Grievance Brigade. Several members of the group have already been taken into custody and confessed their involvement in the affair. Being the first Central Eastern immigrant favored to win the Grand Prix, Aslan has captured the attention of fans and the media in the lead-up to the race. Though the majority of Z1 fans knew Aslan and his remarkable achievements in a positive light, his immigrant status has also inspired animosity from nationalist elements in the fan base. According to Z1 officials, threatening letters addressed to Aslan were delivered to race organizers since well before the finals had even occurred. During interrogations, the terrorists responsible for the incident admitted that Aslan's ancestry motivated them in part to carry out their heinous crime. Following the accident, Aslan was rushed to the hospital for treatment and a thorough examination. As of last night, physicians concluded that he had suffered light bruising and a concussion, but that his life was not at risk. The chances of long-term injuries appear to be slim, and he's expected to be discharged within a few days and back on the racetrack before the end of this month. Many fans expressed concern about Aslan's health following the incident. For the time being, it seems they can rest easy. Needless to say, the Grand Prix finals were suspended in light of the incident, and for the time being, a champion has not been named. The Z1 Grand Prix Management Committee issued a statement clarifying that a follow-up race will be held in the coming days to determine the series winner. However, given the need for Aslan to recover and repair his damaged car, as well as the need to strengthen the race's terrorism deterrence measures, an exact date for the race has yet to be set in stone. The management committee has stated it hopes to hold the race at some point next month. Follow-up report: explosion in the 8th District. Early this morning, an explosion caused a fire in a multi-tenant building in Old Town. The explosion primarily impacted the 2nd and 3rd floors of the building, and due to swift containment of the fire, the restaurant occupying the 1st floor and the surrounding buildings were undamaged. It has not been determined whether anyone was present on the 2nd or 3rd floors when the explosion occurred, but as of the time of printing, no casualties have been reported. In regard to the cause of the explosion, authorities stated the incident was likely caused by an aging orbital power source overheating and combusting, in conjunction with a rupture in the building's plumbing system. That's the excuse you're going with, okay.
I see you're working hard as always.
I can't believe what happened to Montmar. Are you alright? I heard nobody was hurt, but I was still worried. I mean, the police were here and everything. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Really, anything at all. We will. Thank you for your concern. All the stuff in my office got blown up, so we'll probably have to take you up on that offer.
Looking is always free, you know.
Miserable Rain. Gift for Judith. Plays a song that
Come
Dominique
see us
used
again
to sing.
What's next?
Neat little gift.
Don't mind if I do.
Harry and Mark were trying to get a look at that crime scene today. Obviously, I had to put a stop to it, but they were so stubborn. Oh, and I heard Kasara helped out with the cleanup too. Still, doesn't feel like things have been kinda strange lately? Or am I just imagining it? I can't believe what happened today. I'm glad everyone made it out alright. Harry and Mark were over the moon about seeing real policemen, though. Wait, they were just here. Where'd they go? There's one, there's two. Mr. Hawker's back. Wait, what's Harry so mad for then? Something happened? I hope he's okay. I don't think I've ever seen him like that before.
Well,
I'm really sorry, Harry. I've been dealing with nothing but trouble lately. And when I finally thought I could come home, the work just kept piling up. However, I ended up watching the Z1 with Mark anyway. Oh yeah, there was an accident over at Montmar. Police came and everything. Nobody got hurt though. An accident? I should have been there for you. It was no big deal. Anyway, I'm staying the night at Sheena's, so you can spend all night working if you want. I'm so sorry. Oh, he's pretty mad, huh? Maybe there's some way I can explain it to him. Wait, hold on. Wasn't this the same thing that happened before? Sigh. Guess I really haven't changed. Not even after the divorce. Getting real sick of being played by my dad all the time. It's not like I could survive without him around. Gina's parents are always letting me stay at their place. If I just moved in with them, Dad would get to work as much as he wants. Then everyone could be happy. Rebecca in here manning the counter? Yeah, she is. Oh, it's you guys. I heard about what happened. I meant to help with the cleanup effort and all, but I'm still kind of scared to go out. It's just hard to believe something like that would happen in Old Town. You know, I heard you went on a tour of the capital yesterday. Guess this whole mess was kind of a setback for you, huh? I'm so sorry, Rebecca. Oh, it's not your fault. Besides, I'm kind of used to the sound of explosives. Yeah, I'm really good with them. Is that right? Guess I'm more afraid of people than anything else, really. It's wrong of me, I know, and Kasara's been trying her hardest to help everyone out too. I have to do better. I can't keep being so afraid all the time. This experience has been rather eye-opening for me as well. People have the capability of being cruel or noble in equal measure. Yeah, we should keep that in mind going forward.
Alrighty.
Actually, I hadn't seen Kasara at all this morning. Thought maybe she might have gotten caught up in everything. But she came back sometime around noon, I think. Said she'd been helping to fix a few things. She seemed a little off-put by something, though. Wonder what it was. I really should be doing better by her.
okay, ask me anything. Really.
Not enough for anything.
See you later.
Yes, exactly. Curtis has always been a rather sensible child, you know? Never doubted him for a second. Well, congratulations, Zora. You must be so proud. We've been talking about Curtis for the past 3 hours, though, and considering the sun's going down... Oh, my apologies, I can be so scatterbrained sometimes, but before I leave, let me tell you about the award Curtis received when he was 5. I'm pretty sure I know this one word for word by now. Oh. I'm so glad Curtis made it into Aramis. Oh, I couldn't be more happy for him, but maybe it's time. No, I'm sure Father Nikolai will listen to them. Oh, I do seem to be getting a bit hungry, though. The explosion at Montmar really surprised me. I'm relieved to hear it was only an accident. But they still had to close down for the day. So tragic.
Goddess of the sky is always watching.
Please, Goddess, why would you allow the same tragedy to befall us again? Why hasn't anything changed? It looks like she's praying quite seriously. Oh yeah, old Granny BS. I can't help feeling like she's actually telling the truth sometimes. Or she's got a past like everyone else. I mean, the reason she's like that in the first place... Well, I guess it's not my story to tell. Why, if nothing's changed, then what was it all for? You have like PTSD from some major event that happened here or something? I think you've been all rather busy today. Well, I'm glad no one was injured. I think even the CID would come investigate. I must say I was quite curious about the situation myself. What with all these strange incidents happening lately. Wonder if they're all connected. But the Nikolai's as sharp as ever, huh? But he's right to be concerned. If things continue like this, it's only a matter of time before someone gets hurt. Yes, we must find a swift and efficient solution. I can't help being worried for the people of Old Town. But whatever happens, my heart will always be with them. Kitties. Meow. Maru. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Meow, meow. What's going on? Looks like some fat cat's approaching Etoile. What, with a kitten? I think it's the one she was looking for, actually. I'm so happy it made it back. Oh, huh? It's Tiger. He usually spends his time roaming around the Center Marché. Nice job, little man. Looks like Etoile's seeing you in a whole new light. Meow. 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 Meow, meow. What a delightful conversation. I'm just gonna check the Mystic Cube real quick.
Looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh? Anything you want?
Only rank 2 still. I don't feel like cracking it open right now.
I'm getting even...
He level 50? He is.
This is all the result of Master's instructions. Let's give it some more firepower.
Let's see, I can bump you up to
Let's sharpen
here.
this up a bit. Let's sharpen this.
Well, that's everybody, I guess. Didn't somebody get like a skill that got renamed? It was Elaine. Lord Ortas. I think just the strength of it got increased. Maybe the circle got larger too.
Powered up!
Welcome. I've got all your support charged and ready to go. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Animal. Who killed Hannibal?
Thanks
Thanks a bundle. We've got the good stuff. Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Like, we actually have some of this stuff. We actually own it yet? Owned, equipped. So we do actually have all of the sunglasses. Neat. Okie dokie. So many costumes.
Appreciate your business.
Oh yeah, didn't Ren get some new outfit? I don't really know how she acquired a new outfit, but might as well see what it is, out of curiosity. Uniform, Ren's outfit. What is the difference? I am seeing nothing here. Ren's usual look. I guess it's, I guess they do have, like, costume changes, so if you have no costume, it's whatever it defaults to. So if you want specifically her roaming outfit be equipped at all times, then you would equip it there. Right, a couple more stops so we can move on to the next district. I almost had a heart attack when I heard the explosion. For it to happen at Montmar of all places. The police weren't around for very long, though. I guess they figured it was all an accident. But I could have sworn I heard a car speeding through Old Town this morning. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there's actually one more location we have to go through. Curtis sure does need a lot of documents for enrollment. These should work as proof of residence, right? By the way, is everyone on Montmar okay? I couldn't believe my ears when I heard there'd been an explosion. I mean, I eat there practically every day. Well, I'm sure they'll get it fixed in no time. I guess all that hard work was worth it. So relieved. Well, starting next month, I'll be attending Artemis Academy as an official first year. It's finally coming to fruition, huh? Oh, by the way, I heard Artemis is also doing some sort of secondary recruitment. It's supposed to be based on specific skill proficiency instead of general knowledge. But don't you think that's kind of cheating? If I had to take the real test, they should too.
Alrighty.
Well, whatever. The people doing it are probably just a bunch of dropouts anyway. If they don't want to put in the effort, then they should go somewhere else. So they have a standard one, and then they have a hyper-specialization test. Interesting. They're gonna turn Artemis into, what was it called? Well, I cannot remember what the fucking school in Danganronpa was called. Was it like, I thought it's Hope's Peak, but I'm not entirely sure if that's right. What? The Artemis Scholarship Exam? That's right. It's designed for students with exemplary technical skills who can't normally pay for Artemis's tuition. It not only stands as the it not only stands to test the applicant's general comprehension levels, but whichever marketable skill sets they have proficiency in as well. You know, if you broaden your scope of knowledge, the whole world will be at your fingertips. It warrants some thought, don't you think? Hold on a sec. Tell me who you are first. Don't think I've seen you around Old Town before. Why, this here's Miss Matilda. She's my good old Mahjong friend, and just between you and me, she's also the director of Artemis Academy. Said she simply had to meet the artist of that beautiful mural over there. What? Why would someone so important... Now, there's no need to rush into an answer. Why don't you take some time to talk it over with someone you trust? Here, I'll even give you a few pamphlets with all the details. Deaths. I'm getting Freudian slipped here. Just remember, there's only one path of many. School, huh? And it's up to me? Alright, I'll think about it. Everyone in Edith is so idealistic all the time. But maybe they're starting to rub off on me. Guess it was only a matter of time. That was awfully nice of Huck. Now the ball's in her court. Artemis Academy, huh? You know, I never even thought about going to school before. I must be out of my mind for even considering it. It's best to take chances while you're still young, you know? But it's pertinent that you only make choices you're sure you won't regret. Of course, it's alright if you make mistakes. Just be sure to consider your decisions carefully. Right. The director of Armis, huh? Solidly persuasive.
Well...
Matilda and I have known each other for years now. It was a bit presumptuous of me, but I figured it might be a good idea to introduce the two. I'd hate for talent like Asara's to go undiscovered, after all. Besides, I'm also a representative for Armis' Scholarship Foundation. I don't mind doing a little extra paperwork with for her, you know? Well, the choice is out there. Whether or not she takes it is up to her. Wow, I knew they'd been planning something lately, but this? Talk about a heck of an offer. Well, I should have expected something like this from Huck. I don't mean to interfere, of course, but I want Kasara to do what she really wants to do. With talent like her, she should follow her heart, don't you think? I'll definitely be rooting for her.
Welcome
Use
to
bath.
Laguna.
That's the stuff.
Cade with the super stiff, upright posture.
This might be a little too toasty.
It's so nice and warm in here.
A button, A button, A button.
That sure perked me up.
Come back anytime.
No bonuses. It is still technically the same chapter. Alright, let's go to the next district. That doesn't have any quests in it.
On my way.
So we should be able to talk to everyone that we couldn't talk to before, right? Wonder if all the people are inside the buildings are in the same place. We weren't able to talk to anybody in the guild or any of the cafes or anything before. Wonder if they'll let me go on any business trips with this promotion. I mean, a salary increase is nice and all, but what I really want to do is more traveling. Wonder if it's too late to decline. No problems on Station Street today. I'll do my best to protect the peace tomorrow, too. Honestly, the Brace Guild's probably the biggest deterrent for crime around here. Likely more effective than our patrols. Makes it pretty easy to supervise the area, though. Anyway, people like Jacobin are definitely not the norm around here. So, who wants to place bets on what's going to happen tomorrow? Who's going to be corrupt this time? I have money on... specifically Agnes, the Bracer Guild basically in its entirety, or both to account for 2 missing Genesees. So you wanted to talk about the student festival? Then tell me, what can the worst student president in Armis history do for you? Isn't the ever-talented Miss Bright supposed to be in charge this year? Why aren't you asking her? Well, Ren's definitely talented, but she can't be everywhere at once, you know? Also, you don't really think you're the worst student president in Armis history either. I understand if you're still feeling hurt by what Ren did in the past, but she only had that opportunity because she was an exchange student. And anyway, you were the reason last year's festival was so successful. You put so much work into it all. So you came here to make me cry, is that it? If not, I suggest you stop there. Any more in the waterworks are bound to start.
Well...
I'm not sure she's being sarcastic, but I'm assuming she is. I'm assuming you mean to ask me about last year's sponsors. Oh yeah, got it in one. There's some other companies we'd like to ask for your support, but...
Now playing in a theater near you. Take wing and soar above the court, and blaze a trail for those who follow.
I can't believe it. Did Mina actually make a friend at Sunday school? I think this might be the first friend she's ever had. Is this why she's been okay with going to school all by herself lately? My little mommy's girl all grown up. Oh, but I'll be so lonely without her. Oh boy. Well, all that matters is that she's happy. And hopefully this means she'll be ready to go to Sunday school full time next month. Oh no, just the thought is making me sad. Is it Mina that has separation anxiety? Or me? Oh, really? Your mom sounds so nice, Mina. Yep, Mommy always makes sure I'm happy. Anyway, what's your mommy like? See, my mom... And can you believe I knew the answer today? Hey, you're starting Sunday school for real next month, right? I think you're gonna be learning more new stuff soon. Yep, Mommy told me the same thing. Oh, it's like your mom knows everything, Mina. So how's the situation in here? Those are just jumping to conclusions, huh? I had a talk with Ilhan recently about that mobile payment service of his. Not only was he not planning on leaving Iota, but apparently he's already finished with the more taxing parts of the project. So now I can relax and focus on being a barista. At least that's what he told me. Should have known, I mean, that's just the kind of guy Ilhan is. One who never throws in the towel. Ilhan never changes, huh? He might start projects on a bit of a whim, but you can always be sure I'll follow it to the end. Guess he really is a genius. As long as we continue working together, I have no reason to complain. Carlo's been a bit paranoid about Ilhan leaving lately. He was worried about him becoming too focused on his new venture. But I guess there really was no need for concern. What a relief. Iota's only at its best when they work together, after all. Today was splendid, Olivia. Who knew the capital would be so interesting? See, I told you it's nice to experience new things. Yes, you're right. Perhaps I should consider moving to Edith as well. I'm not sure if that would be a blessing or a curse. Either way, you two really are alike. I suppose I was right to trust my wife. All those things missing from Arasion highest society, she managed to find them here. Yes, our life in the capital should go swimmingly. Now I can enjoy myself to the fullest. I'm so glad my husband understands. He may look rather stern at times, but he's actually quite simple to please. Of course, my experience as his wife has given me a leg up on the matter. I wonder. It should be fine for me to enjoy myself as well, right? No, you're the butler. You're supposed to not enjoy yourself. Carlos said he wants me to rethink my new venture. You see, he's worried that I might start neglecting Iota if I go any further, that I'd leave my barista work once I got too involved. Well, to tell the truth, I've already made headway on creating a foundation for the project, and I'm still here, aren't I? Now I'll have plenty of time to focus on Iota. Maybe I should actually take the time to assuage Carlos' worries.
What can I get for you?
I feel like he already had that talk, though.
Hope it's to your satisfaction.
I've never had any intention of leaving Iota. How could I quit now after all the memories we made? Plus, it makes for a perfect work environment. I planned on starting the project by setting up its base foundation from the very beginning. It would just make those pesky bank negotiations easier. Surprised he misunderstood, actually. I'll have to talk to him about it later.
Please, at least consider.
Professor Hamilton's presentation was truly remarkable. Oh, he missed it. She offered such a succinct analysis of so many dynamic viewpoints. It was simply phenomenal. Interestingly enough, the topic she spoke on may actually help me write my paper as well. I mean, to submit it to this year's essay writing competition, the theme is social sustainability. Having Professor Hamilton's insight along with my own knowledge of urban engineering, the paper might actually end up defining my academic career. Alright, the report for the seminar is complete. Now I can get started on my own work. Thankfully, my T-phone should allow me to lighten up my workload for next year. Maybe now I'll have enough time to start entering the competition annually.
Alrighty.
So all the listening devices in your room should be gone now. I'm sorry, what now? Hopefully you won't have any more trouble with stalkers in the future. Oh yeah, that. Okay. Right, thank you. You know, I'm really sorry about today. And imagine I'm someone you want to be talking to right now. I should just take my leave. Stay safe. Wait. Back when we were dating, something felt off, but I never actually had any proof. I didn't really feel like I could depend on you, so I just never said anything. I see. But you were the one that caught my stalker, right? Your passion for your job might have led you to blowing me off on dates a few times, but I respect the fact that you're so dedicated. What I'm trying to say is, thank you. Of course. Kinda feels like we shouldn't butt in. Yeah, let's leave them be for now. Seriously, if anyone else is bothering you, just let me know. Policeman's duty to help, you know? Thanks. You're doing good work, Nate. I guess it makes sense you're so busy all the time. We'll leave them be as they said. To the Bracer Guild. Oh, isn't this? The paperwork detailing the legacy should be finished by now. I'll have to keep an eye out for any unmodded-related fallout. Also, I've written a brief report on the information I found about the True Grievance Brigade. Please, take a look when you can. She's the, guild manager in Aracion. This is a lot of work, Luca. And you did it all so quickly, too. Good job. I guess you really were the right choice for handling Aracion. Oh, come on, grandfather. I'm sure you know plenty of people more skilled than I am. Well, even if I did, I'm still glad I left it to you. I doubt anyone else could have handled the death game so well. Keep it up, Luca. Understood. And grandfather, please try not to overdo it here in the capital. She's the receptionist from the guild's Aracion branch. Wonder why she came to Edith. Yeah, here she's pretty talented. So much happened in Aracion last year. I'm glad things aren't that crazy anymore. Heard you guys got into some trouble today. And now you've got Elaine, Ren, and even the Divine Blade of Silver backing you up, huh? The Garden Master. We should probably start planning on how to deal with him as soon as Jin makes it back.
Oh,
where's Jin? Nice to see you all again. Thanks for all your help back in Aracion. I still can't help feeling regretful over the loss of Ewan, though. But the others at our branch are making sure to carry on his legacy. I suppose I should too, as my part in making recompense for his death. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure of what your circumstances are at the moment, but if there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Actually, we kind of have a thorny situation on our hands. Right, with the Aracion branch's aid, we're more than likely to have access to their information networks as well. Please, help us, Luca. Of course, I'm not so sure we'll be of much help, but I'll cooperate to the best of my ability. Luca, huh? Why is he a Messeldom? Talk about an unpleasant surprise. I imagine the fact that Ix chose to go by that name as well was just a coincidence. Oh yeah. I'll try to help as much as I can. Be sure to take care of yourselves in the meantime. And try not to get into too much trouble before hearing back from us, alright? If Jin is corroded in the next part of the chapter, I hope Walter shows up. I'm sure he would have fun with Jin being extra strong. And I'm gonna guess it would be the same bit as some of the other things here, saying that we're like the last remnants of Almada's legacy and all that. That's why I'd like to do another tour of the guild's branches. Sounds like you've had your mind made up then. So, Grey Arnold, what is it you strive for? That's the question they asked when I first joined. I strive to become stronger. Strong enough to defeat all the injustices I see around me. I want to have the strength to protect. And I strive to become a real bracer, just like my sister. Alright, once you succeed, I'll be here waiting for you. Thank you very much, Lahad. Hey, I heard about what happened to you guys. It must have been pretty rough, huh? The others made it sound like the scene was really bad. I'm glad there weren't any casualties, though. Not that I'm one to talk, but make sure you're careful going forward, alright? They finally lifted some of the restrictions I've been under, and got permission to do a tour of some of the guild's branches, too. I need to show my seniors that all the effort they put into training me hasn't gone to waste. I will show them results. Just between you and me, I saw Gray's sister pretty often back when I was training in Lehman. She was the best bracer out of all of us. Still have a lot of respect for her. But if he wants to follow in her footsteps, he'll have to work hard for it. Anyway, it was kind of a lot to deal with, don't you think? After I just got back from my business trip, too. You'll need to come with a plan on to what to do tomorrow, though, so don't feel like it's all on your shoulders, alright? Got it. Right. We'll be counting on you guys. But still, actually, maybe now's not the best time anyway. There was something I needed to talk to Jin about, but it's looking like he left already. Well, I guess that's fine. I'll just have to tell him when he gets back. Yeah, Jin being missing during the night most likely means that we're getting our little hint as to what's going to be happening. Look, the news just updated. After thorough examination, Aslan has been determined to have sustained 0 career-threatening injuries. For real? Oh, I'm so glad. That accident looked so scary. Wait, but what about his face? Any scars? All minor lesions will see a full recovery. Thank the goddess. Yeah, seriously, if anything were to happen to that beautiful face of his, it might just put me into a coma. No way, they finally gave me an offer? Oh man, these past 15 hours are stressful as all get out. Well, at least it's over now. I can finally say I got a job before I graduated. But, do I really have to be a public transportation company? This feels like a cruel twist of fate. Oh well, I'm sure I'll be fine. Right? He's not gonna last a week. Maybe not even a day.
That's just a rumor, right?
What's going on here? Oh, it's Barker. Barker Tracy. From the underground. What a disgrace. This kid a newbie or something? Between us, this will be the first time for a few of them. Don't worry, we made sure to train them well. Well, now you have my interest. Pleasure doing business. We'll make sure to set you up with good aphrodisiac too. Solicitor from the Blacklight District. Why does it come this far into the city? It's clearly against the rules. Anyway, we should keep moving. I'm actually pretty used to the Blacklight District's dealings now. For better or for worse.
Let's see. I need to buy.
I invited Beth to my house the other day. I listened to all her worries and even gave her a few lessons on housekeeping. That girl, I hope she finds some way to fill the hole in her heart. All her life, she's thought that being married to someone wealthy was what led to true happiness. But I've made sure to tell her that happiness is found in many aspects of life, not just marriage. I only hope she listens.
Alrighty.
I said all those things last year in hopes that I would drive her away. But I've learned I need to face my issues head on. I just hope she understands now. I heard there was a fire in Montmar. I was so worried. I dine there often, after all. And that's not to mention how many children are in the area. Huh, never thought my sister could be so sentimental. Ling send you something? Yeah, in the past all her letters ever talked about was whether I was ready to give up my job so I could come back to the Gekka school. But this one's different. Want me to note that as long as I show passion for the path I'm on, she's willing to accept my choices. When I think about it, did she really say that? Yeah, I read it wrong. Makes sense to me. No Longport might be slow to change its ways sometimes, but it's never been immune to progress. I'm sure plenty of people back home are realizing they need to start adjusting their beliefs a little. Still, to not only have my father but my stubborn little sister express their acceptance of me, feels like I'm living in a parallel world. Maybe something about her bracer job changed her mind. Isn't this what you always wanted, though? I mean, not that you need to worry about others accepting your choices, but this is exactly what you've been waiting for. Well, anyway, I'm glad for you. If you ever need any help, feel free to give us a shout. Thank you, Van. Honestly, this whole ordeal's given me a good chance to reflect on my path in life. There's gotta be a way to get the best of both worlds, right?
On the roof of this building,
but don't you worry, I'll be holding on to the pharmacy for a while yet.
Alrighty.
Guess I should be getting back to work, huh?
From your shopping.
Care to clear our shelves before you leave? I don't think Marguerite would be so affected by what we talked about. Well, I suppose it only makes sense. How could money and a husband be enough to fix all my problems? I feel like I've really had my eyes opened. I think that talk with Marguerite made me realize I was just feeling lonely. I mean, I don't really have any friends, and the reason I try to get dressed up all the time is so that I could get men to talk to me. He was right. Yeah, I do need help. Anyway, now I know that money and status aren't the key factors to a healthy marriage. I'll have to remember that from now on.
Should you need a break from your shopping, you are more than welcome to relax.
What do you have that's new? Oh, you're here. But you guys had something big happen with Marduk and the Kruga. You know, I thought Marduk had been making some strange moves lately, and there were those rumors about the Kruga and the Blacklight District. But to think 2 of your assistants would be involved, is everyone alright? I suppose it only makes sense if Miss Sylvie's aware of the situation. Allow me to take full... No, my inexperience is to blame, so... From now on, I pledge to do my very best in helping Ben and the others. Sounds like you two are trying to find ways to cope with the situation. But I think of it this way. Both of you managed to overcome the problem in the end, right? That sounds like some pretty serious strength to me. Be proud of yourselves. Miss Sylvie, I just keep remembering how helpless it made me feel. Like Sylvie said, learn to cope with the situation might take a little time. I know this was a horrible thing to experience, but everyone made it out in one piece, and you're stronger for it. Exactly. And who knows, maybe you'll even be able to turn that strength into your own weapon. A weapon you can use to fight for peace and justice. I suppose you're right. Thank you, Miss Sylvie. I'll use what I've learned to my advantage. Yeah, I guess the only way to go from here is up, huh? Anyway, I recognize that you guys have been through a lot. Honest, the fact you managed to get through it all is pretty impressive. It's been an honor doing work for you guys. You ever find yourself in need of some help? Feel free to stop by. All ears.
If you need something custom made, I got you covered.
Nothing there. So we got some new weapons here. Now filling out the missing links in our party's weapon slots.
I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
Yeah, that was it.
Thank you for visiting the
You have
Weston
new items?
Department Store.
That was probably a gift. I believe it's about time for the end of the school semester, correct?
Our store is
Had a
open
fair number
wide
of
variety
parents
of
stop
fine
in to
goods
purchase
for sale.
graduation robes recently. Thankfully, we managed to arrange uniforms for the new semester ahead of
We
time.
hope you enjoy
I have a
shopping
feeling we'll
with
be rather
us.
busy in the near future.
Welcome! Thank you for coming! Please stop by again!
Lantern launched!
Emerald Bangle. Fashionable bangle tastefully decorated with green gemstones. Might be a good gift for Barry.
Thanks.
Speed and agility up for Barry. Cool. He likes having more speed. Welcome to the Weston Department Store's first ever Mishi show. The scale may be a bit small, but the turnout's been spectacular so far. We received rave reviews for the performance, too. The success, I believe we've proven ourselves quite capable of using an opponent's assets to our advantage. This event has helped lay the foundation for our future. I'll admit I was a bit hesitant to use a mascot so closely associated with one of our rivals, but the Treon Mall has no such qualms with it when it comes to snatching up brands. If they think it'll be of use to them, they'll have it. In order for us to gain the same amount of reach, we had to do the same. We have no chance of opposing them otherwise. Small crowd. How could this be? I managed to get into the event today to hug Mishi, but how was he even softer than I imagined? It was like hugging an expensive luxury carpet. I've got to add this to the list of Mishi's best features. Yeah, how is he so perfect? The Mishi show ended just a little while ago. Make sure to join us next time. Oh, we missed it. Good evening, everyone. Did you come all this way to just see me? Well, not exactly. I didn't think we'd see you around this late. Guessing your event ran a little long? Mishi, I'm sure Elaine would love to be here right now. Well, I'd love to talk more with you all, but I really do need to be going. I mean, my energy has its limits, you know? Anyway, it's time I return to Michelin Wonderland. Alright, good job today, Mishi. Thank you. See you next time. I'm sorry, everyone, but it's time for me to say bye-bye. Even Mishi needs his rest. So we'll leave the area and re-enter to see if we can trigger Elaine's specific dialogue. I can't believe they got Mishi to show up. Trion Mall practically had a stranglehold on him. At this rate, our rooftop could be turning into quite the event venue. I'll just go to Trion Tower.
Let's do this!
And then back. The mall's rooftop.
Off we go.
Ladies!
Damn it.
Heading to the objective!
We missed the unique dialogue.
Welcome to the Trion
Gotta say, I'm
Mall.
feeling unusually
Here
tired
you'll
all of a
find
sudden.
Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern store, a movie theater,
I was trying to figure out how to occupy myself during our on-tour free time. That's when I noticed the live stage performance they got going on today.
Drop by the Vern store
I can
if
feel
you
it
wanna
soothing my
check out
soul
the
from
hottest
all the
new
way over
commodity,
here.
the
Maybe I'll go
Tifo.
take a peek up close. Wait a minute. Okay, Trion Tower is next on our list. Then the Grand Circuit.
It's a cutting-edge piece of orbital technology that's lighting Calvert on fire. You won't want to miss it.
You know what? I do have a thing that I have to leave for in a little bit. So maybe I should call it for here at the moment. So I think I'll go. I'll prepare for the thing I got in the evening. I probably won't be back later tonight. We'll see.
Welcome
So,
to the Trion Mall.
either way,
Here you'll find
till
Trion
next time.
Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Later.